Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Hypixel Skyblock. This is a vanilla server. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Today we're going to look at a money-making method for the garden. Now, I am a firm believer in wheat. Now, this method will work for any crops. It doesn't have to be wheat. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you the gear that I'm using. Now, you want to use whatever farming tool is available for the crop you're doing. So if you're gonna use this setup, but you're gonna be doing melons, use the melon dicer. Make sure it's the 3.0 version. You want the maximum level tool before you start trying to make money off of whatever crop it is, and then go from there. But definitely, whatever crop you choose, you can make money off of any of the crops. You can go for the best crop. You're going to make money off of any of them. Just to be honest with you, it's the amount that's going to be the deciding factor for most people. But wheat is like, I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's like the dark horse. It's like the one nobody thinks about because of the actual the amount of stuff you get off of it. You just don't realize the amount of money that you can make off of it. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to show you my setup, my personal setup. It is not maxed, but it's what I use to farm with. So I'm going to start out with the armor. The armor here is just the bustling fermento armor here. We got all the legs and stuff. This is my stats. I don't have any gemstones. I'm working on the gemstones, guys. Don't rag me on that one. I am working on the gemstones. We're putting up buy orders every day. 5. I'm gonna go the next day. I'm gonna get the ones that actually sell, or the buy orders that I get in. I'm gonna convert those into gems. I'm gonna cancel the rest of them, put them up, put 5 more up, and then until I get enough to where I can like unlock all the slots in my stuff. So we got all that going there. So bustling. The other thing you want to do is make sure that you have the full set of Lotus equipment on. You want that bonus on there. And then I have rooted on my setup, and I'm starting to get green thumb on these. So eventually all of these will have green thumb 1, and I'm probably going to go to green thumb 2 if I can. It's a slog. It's a slog. So as you can see, green thumb on this is an extra bonus on top of the peace bonus there, a salesman, which gives you farming fortune for visitors offers accepted, completed visitors offers. And my total there is 9, and I'm working on 10. So there we go. That's that. And we will be using my hoe here. Now I don't have the top up there shown. Let's go ahead and show you. I don't remember if I put a reforge on this yet or not, so we might do that real quick. Yes, I do. Green thumb. That's not a reforge, is it? Apparently it is a reforge because I got it on there. It's just a flat bonus. I don't know about that, guys. I like using 2 different ones. So I like using the golden ball, and I also like using shoot, I forgot what. I'll show you. So the first one that I like to use that I put on my equipment is in here. I don't know what the green thumb thing is. Guess we'll find it. So you want to come to oddities, and you want to go to reforges, and you want to come over one page, and then there's the golden ball. You can usually buy it for just under $1 million, or you can instant buy for about 1.4, 1.5, somewhere around there. If you don't want to use the golden ball, you can use I would go with whichever one you think gives you the most farming fortune off of it. I like to get a little bit of gold when I'm farming, so that's why I use the golden ball. But you can use the blessed fruit here. As you can see, the blessed fruit gives you speed, farming fortune, and farming wisdom. So there's that. I think I'm going to hit the golden ball. Let me go in here and see if my thing has sold. It has, and you haven't sold yet, have you? No. I got a wriggling larva when I was clearing my field out for today's video, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab 1,000,000 out of here. I don't know why I just did that. Let's put that back in, and we'll get say 2 mil out, 2 mil. There we go. We'll go ahead and grab the golden ball. Copy it. One page over, golden ball, instant buy, done. And then I believe this just leaves me just enough to put this on. So we go here, this, and 100. Yeah. 4. And yeah, it's just better. I don't know where green left came from. I don't know what Reforge is. If you know what Reforge is, let me know, guys. And this gives us more farming fortune, and also it gives us money too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clear out the rest of my funds, so I don't have to worry about it. So let's go back to our island real quick so we can do the rest of it. I don't want to waste my potions, potion effects. So the other thing you want to make sure you got a booster cookie on, and which we do right here, booster cookie. And you want to go ahead and make sure you got your God Potion on. So let me fix my screen here. There we go. Much better. Potion effects. I know it's somewhere. There we go. So, God Potion. Make sure you got your God Potion on. For this one, I do have dedication. Well, oh man, because that thing, it went up. I have cultivating 8, I believe. I have dedication. I have delicate. I have efficiency. Harvesting 4, replenish, and turbo 5 on this. Oh, I have gotten a golden crop on this on my wheat, so I can use all of the farming contest books. So there we go. This is not fully maxed. There's a couple other things that I could do to this one, and also we want to once we get to 10 million, as I've been doing in my Let's Play. Once I get to 10 million in my tools on the counter there, I use a recombinator on this to bump it up. So that's where we're at. Anyway, let's go to the garden here. I have zeroed out my sacks. They are on my island there, so I don't have anything. Sorry, wrong button. Wheat's gone, seeds are gone, hay bales are gone, and then over here we have enchanted seeds are gone, the box seeds are gone, and the hay bales are gone. I don't have any tied hay bales. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a personal compactor. It needs to have at least 3 slots on it. You want to put enchanted seeds, you want to put hay bales, and you want to put enchanted hay bales on there. That's it. That's all you need. You can use the buff from your hoe if you need to. We are going to do that, although it's only going to give us 20. Maybe I won't. It's only going to give you 30 minutes of time. We're going to be going for an hour here. I'm going to do an hour's worth of grinding on the wheat, and then we're going to bring it back. I'm going to condense everything down. We're going to bring you guys back. I'm going to show you what the results was, and I'm going to put them up for buy orders. Then I'm going to pause the video and then bring you back when we got a total amount there, which is why I zeroed out my purse. So, we do want, though, over here, no, not you, in here. I don't want to have to worry about bugs during this whole thing. So this is going to be 60 minutes of less bug spawns. We're going to go ahead and get that. And we're going to go ahead and use that. There we go. This is just less likely to spawn. All right. Less likely, not big. So I'm going to go over here. No, it's this one, isn't it? I can't believe I just did that. Also, when you're doing like wheat, carrots, potatoes, something like that, make sure you have depth striding on your boots. Very important. Oh, it was the other side. Sorry, guys. I'll fly because it'll be a little bit faster. And this is the first episode of our garden series. We're going to go through the garden. I'm going to show you my layouts that I use for my farms. And they're not the most efficient. These are the ones I use, and I have a specific logic in my head to using these. There is the pool that goes down. We have an underground area too that has the exact same setup as this top area. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start my timer. Go. And I will see you guys in a second. I forgot something, guys, and I'm a complete moron. I'm not going to reset, but you have two that you can use: mushroom and the elephant. I'm going to be using the elephant for the maximum fortune. Now, to make the most money, you would want to use the mushroom because of the extra spawns, as you can see here. Mushroom and mycelium minions. No. Mushroom eater. When you break mature crops, there is a 100% chance that you will spawn mushrooms that will drop. So you want to use this one for the maximum amount of money. I'm only interested in the amount of money you can make off of just the wheat itself, and that means I want the maximum amount of farming fortune, which is going to be this. And I can show you this. So I went ahead and spawned this guy in. We're going to put our hoe on, and I'm going to show you my farming fortune, which I forgot to do. My farming fortune right there is 925, and I can show you this. If we switch over to the mushroom pet, and I go back to my farming fortune, it's less. So, just to be clear, if you want the maximum amount of farming fortune from your mushroom, you got to do a completely different setup with maximum strength and that kind of thing. For me, I don't have that, so it's better for me to use, even though it's not maxed, the elephant pet. So we're going to go ahead and switch back to the elephant pet. I did want to show that and make sure that it's on for this test. It's only been a minute anyway. So I'm going to get back to this. I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back, guys. Whew. Now, this parse here is a little wonky. What happened was, if we come back up here, hopefully it's still here. I got a pet level up, and that gave me 1 million. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stick 1 million into the deposit here. 1 mil. That was from the scale up. You will get skill ups for this. Now, there's a couple things I did not show you, which I kind of thought about after I'd already started. I want to do that now. One is my farming level here. My farming level is, I can't read those Roman numerals. 51. I'm almost 52. I can go up to 55 before I get stuck. So hopefully we get these other 5 levels unlocked before I get to 55. That's my level there. And also something that I did not go over with you guys, which you should look at, is your milestones. So not milestones, but crop upgrades. So my suggestion to you is to get these to 5. The first level is when you get to 5 is 100. After that, it kind of goes up. It scales like obscenely high. 100 is a good stopping point for where you're like, okay, 500, I need to get other upgrades. So 4, and then when you get the extra money, you get your tool upgraded, go ahead and go up to 5. After that, wait until you get all your tools up, you get everything maxed, and then the only thing you have to spend on is like upgrades to like your upgrades, your crop upgrades, your composter. I go ahead and grab that out of here because it's relevant to what I'm going to say next. So, that being said, let's show you all that. My wheat one is actually 4, and I do need to get to 5. It only gives you a +5 fortune. Each one of these is +5, which is also dumb. if you're going to scale that much, you should scale up how much you get. You know what I'm saying? You should get exponentially more as you're spending more for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just something I think about. So let me convert these down. So the new one of the newest updates added this little feature in, and I love it. You don't have to set up everything, and you don't have to go through and just pound everything out. You can just come into here, do the recipes here. So first thing we're going to do is seeds and enchanted seeds here. Click on that recipe. It'll tell you we have 378. We're going to right click 378. Click that. Done. And then click the button. And then we're done. All the seeds have been converted. And then we're going to, well, yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to click this recipe. And we have 43. I like to keep around 1,000 seeds out. So I think I'm going to do probably, let's do 38. See how many enchanted seeds we have after that. 69. That's good. That's good. That's good. And I'll show you what that's for in a minute. Next, we're going to come back out. We're going to go to wheat. And the sad part about this one is there's no good way to convert these guys over. There's not a recipe for it unless you're using some kind of mod pack. So you have to come in here. This is the only one you have to kind of just manually click out here. Let's go out, go back in. About every 20,000, you'll have to go out and come back in. Sadly. So about right here, it's going to lock up. We're going to have to do that again. That should be the last time we have to do that. Nope. Okay, so that's it. We're going to put you back in there. And now we can come back into our wheat here and we can go to enchanted hay bales. We can click on that. What does this say? 420. Nice. 420. And bam. So now that's everything converted down. Now I don't suggest you sell these as hay bales. I mean tied hay bales. I suggest you sell them as regular hay bales. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at how much we got of everything. So for the enchanted, we got 69 of those left. I like to leave like 1,000 of these, and the reason why is I come in here and I come into here and I use just the enchanted seeds, and we use those for compost. As you can see, usually 1,000 is about all you need to keep it full all day long. So we're going to put that back in there. The next thing we're going to look at is enchanted hay bales. So we got 611 enchanted hay bales. We got 39 boxes of seeds. And that's all we need to worry about right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all this. I'm going to show you how much this is worth on the bazaar here. And then I'm going to sell that at NPC. And I'm going to bring you guys back with a total amount. Did we get something else? Did we get a crafting one? Dang it. 700,000. It's fine. Deposit. Specific amount. 700,000. There we go. Just from farming, I just want to let you, this just from farming, that's another like 1,700,000 that we got just from skill grinding. That's what you get for getting your skills high and then leveling them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post all this stuff up on here. I'm going to show you this first though. We come to here and we go to here. We go to sell. This is going to sell for 3 million. Just for 39 boxes of seeds. 3 million. But if we come over here, usually when you sell these at the NPC, it sells for more. So you want to check that to make sure the NPC is not buying them for more. Right now, they are selling for the most at the bazaar, so we're going to sell them at the bazaar. So I'm going to post these up, and I'll bring you guys back in a second. And we are back. There we go, guys. We got up here. I'm going to show you guys. We are done selling those items. And this is just what we made off of the bountiful there. And also selling the crops that we got. So just off of that, we made 8 million gold. Now there was almost 400,000 we made just off of farming itself with the wheat. So you do make a good amount of bank just by putting bountiful on here. Don't let people dissuade you from that. If you don't mind just a little bit, I mean, minute amount less of farming fortune, you can make a little bit extra just having bountiful on your hose and grinding crops. If you're going to be grinding them for any longer than like one farming contest, you want to be using bountiful. And you also want to be, if we look at the bonus there, it's per crop instead of multiple crops, and the money there is per crop broken. So you want that. So it's per crop. So like I break 4 at a time. So the crops that you're breaking 4 or 5 at a time, those are the ones you want to put bountiful on. If like 1 at a time, you're not getting like multiple crops broken at the same time, you might want to look at not putting that on there and using the what is it? Bountiful? No. Blessed. So use blessed when it's single crops that you're breaking. When you're breaking multiple at one time, do the bountiful, the golden ball. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put this into the bank here. Save that for another booster cookie. Next episode, I will be doing an in-depth look at the garden and my farms. All right, the ones that I use, my whole logic on that, what my belief structure on farming in general, that kind of thing. But this was just a test of farming, and this is like the worst crop, guys. Nobody does wheat, and the reason why nobody does wheat is because of the multiple crops, and you just need 3 now. You only need 3 spots. Everything else can be done through your menu here, through the collections, and you just craft it that way. There's no 4 or 5 hours breaking stuff down. It takes maybe 2 minutes, and since nobody does wheat, they buy wheat. You're always going to be selling wheat, because nobody does it. And the armor upgrades, which I'm using Fermento here, all the armor grade upgrades use boxes of seeds. So you're going to be selling boxes of seeds no matter what. And they sell for a good amount in the farmer's market also. So if you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you got to do is go to the subscribe button, set your settings, come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to help support the channel, there's a share tab down below. There's links there to social media sites. There's a link there for you to copy and post on YouTube community page. Any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. See you guys later.